with Isabel Marie.
Hello, guys. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, Isabel. It's so refreshing to see you. And I know you've always supported all us DJs. I want to thank you for that. You've always shown up here at the Radio Gala, and I know you have such a busy schedule, and everyone's pulling you different directions, but I appreciate you coming.
No, thank you. I really appreciate what you guys are doing for us, for the artists, because you're pushing our music towards the fans, and it's really super important, because without you guys, we wouldn't be where we are, or the fans wouldn't hear us, you know what I mean? And so we really, really appreciate you guys. So coming to a gala or something, it's an honor to do that.
So, I watched you from when you first started. Probably not when you were little, but when you first started coming out into the industry, to see you now and to see how much you've grown, do you ever look back on your own videos and you're just like, wow,
Yeah. I have. It's crazy to think that, because at that time I thought I was like, oh my gosh, my makeup looks good, I love my outfit, you know what I mean? And so just looking back at that, I feel like everyone has that, they have pictures where they were like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't have done that. And my mom, she tells me, because she always used to tell me, let me do your makeup, because she's a professional cosmetologist. And I thought I knew how to do all the makeup in the world. I'll probably look back at pictures now in the future and be like, oh girl. Anyways, so it's kind of weird to see that, because I'm only 16, but I have had so many opportunities, thank God, you know what I mean? Why do I keep saying that? I've had so many opportunities, thank God, and so there's a lot of memories with that, and pictures and everything, and so being able to see that is really awesome, really, because you get to see where you first started, and we're not anywhere close where we want to be right now, but with all the hard work, with fans' help, with their support, with your guys' help, we can take Tano back to where it used to be in the mainstream, so yeah.
So now that you've grown up, like before our eyes, actually, what do you have in store for the future? What do you think is your goal for the future now?
I would say my goal for the future is basically I want to use my platform for something good. You know what I mean? I don't want to just be famous or just sell a bunch of records. I want to use it for something good, and I've always since I was little, because I've already had some family members go through cancer, and so it's really difficult seeing them go through that, and you don't want to see a loved one go through pain and through chemo and everything. It's really hard, and so seeing my tia pass away from cancer, I've really tried to focus on helping the organizations, even singing a song for them, or hopefully one day using my knowledge and trying to help find a cure. It's really something that I really, really am passionate about, because I don't want anyone else to go through that. It hurts to see your family members go through that. So I feel like just in the future, being able to do what I'm doing now, performing, loving what I'm doing, never feeling like I've worked a day in my life, and basically just doing something good for this world, because there's so much negativity that you don't want to keep putting into that. You want to help it. You want to help the world, and just make it a better place overall.
So when you're having a bad day, and say something, like you were saying, put something positive out there instead of negative. When something negative is directed at you, and you being an artist, how do you handle that?
Oh, there's plenty of negativity, but what people say, if you don't have any negativity, then you're not doing something right. And so, we do get some negative comments here and there, but I really just try to ignore it, because there's someone behind a screen, they're not going to say it to my face, and that's what that kind of irks me, to be honest. But I never really message back to them or anything, because it's a waste of time, to be honest. You know, I could be spending my time more wisely somewhere else. You know what I mean? And so I feel like anyone who's getting negativity, really try not to focus on it. I know it might be hard because, you know, you want to better yourself, and you can use constructive criticism. I've always accepted constructive criticism, and so I look at them and I see what I can do better, and that's the only way. So you're never gonna please everybody. So
That's a good attitude to have. Any new music? Are you in the studio?
yes, I feel like I'm always in the studio in the beginning of the year. So we're actually working on our 4th album already, and it's so crazy to me to think that, because we're having 4 albums already. So we released the Mass Medley that is going to be a part of our 4th album, and we already have like 4 more songs that we've recorded, and so we're just taking it slow. We want the XOXO album to get as much publicity as it can, because it was really a great album and so much fun to work on with AB and Mr. Q also. AB and his...
that has to be surreal to be able to work with AB and Mr. Quintanilla. I mean, do you ever think in your mind, like, you ever lay back in your bed and be like, wow, I really get to work with legendary people?
I feel super blessed every single day. You know, I thank God for what I'm doing, because God can give you something and He can take it away in an instant. So I always just feel like I need to enjoy this moment and you know, be positive about everything, and it's just so surreal, to be honest, because my mom listening to Selena while she was cleaning at home, you know, I never thought that I would be working with her family. And so just to be able to say hi to Suzette, or, you know, just take a picture with AB, or talk to Mr. Q for a little while, it's always so much fun and just an honor, because they're people who really helped their sister, their daughter, and so I feel really blessed every single day, and I thank him for everything that he's done, because he really he believes in me, and there's anything else that's better than that. And so I always try to thank him. And I remember in the beginning, I would always say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And he was like, okay, you need to stop it. And so I kind of calmed down on that a little bit, because I know how he feels towards that. But it's just always so much fun. And whenever I get pushed in a thank you, that's when it's good.
Well, I appreciate you. And I look forward to more music from you. I look forward to seeing you grow more so in this industry. Oh, there's Mr. Funny, a big Cowboys fan. We're like,
okay,
no.
That's a funny story. We were at a party for a record label, and for VMB, and so they had this raffle, and I got a Dallas Cowboys helmet blow up for like the front of your house or something, and I accepted it, but oh my gosh, I gave it to David Farias because I knew that he was a big Cowboys fan. And then another person gave me an Amazon Alexa because they thought I was being nice and everything. Just kidding. No, it was just super fun. It's just super funny. And so he accepted it.
Well, good. I'm glad you got to be able to get that gift away.
No. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, my dad is still a big Chicago Bears fan. Yeah. And so they were doing really good. And then that kicker, man. Oh, my God.
Oh, I remember. Well, they did better than my Vikings, so yeah, I can't say nothing about that.
Sorry. No, but he's super nice, David Farias. I feel weird calling him David or something, Mr. Farias. He's really nice, and so he has my gift in front of his house. No, just kidding. I don't know.
Every time we pass by his house, we're like, oh, that's what Isabel gave him.
Just look for a Cowboys helmet, a big blow up. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing more from you and seeing you grow, watching you, and all of us here from Tejano's Best. We appreciate you bringing in the younger generation and to appreciate the music and our culture.
I appreciate that. Whenever we go do Primer Impacto or, you know, a big TV international spot, I always try my hardest to bring Tejano into that conversation. You know what I mean? And so I feel like it deserves to be where it used to be. It's doing amazing now. You know, you see the growth, and you see all the young people come into singing Tejano music and everything, even if they don't understand it. That's what I really love when I hear people come up to me and say, "I love your music. I don't understand a word of it, but I can feel it." And that's my biggest, I guess, I don't know. I've always feel so excited and amazed that people can feel your emotion, you know what I mean? And they can feel if you're crying, if you're smiling, if you're, worried or anything. So that portraying that through music is something really special. It's a universal language, and so anybody in I don't know, like Africa or anywhere, or they can feel your music even if they can't understand it. So I really love that, and I want to thank all the young fans too, because they're really helping get it back to where it was, and just seeing them even today. I like listening to like some other Tejano artists, or they hear one song and they start jumping around and trying to hear different artists because they fell in love with that one song. So everybody's doing their part. You know what I mean? If you put out good music, good Tejano music, and one person will love it, then they'll start wanting to listen to more. So yeah, I feel like everyone's doing their part. Yeah.
And your social media, give everyone information how they can get your music, how they merchandise, and social media.
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I have everything. So basically, you just have to put Isabel Marie Official and you can find us. But I have also a subscribers part of our Facebook page. And that was really exciting to get a part of also, because the fans get to, they pay a monthly membership and they get behind the scenes, 50% off merchandise. And we're trying to get some interviews with people who are in the record industry, record labels or anything. So if you really want to learn more about being in the entertainment industry, I think it'd be really cool, just to see the videos, and we're gonna be doing more of that, so it's fun. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I always look forward to talking to you. Isabel Marie, DJ Peaches.
Que te quiero, que por